Hey everyone, welcome back to 12 Facts with Jessie G. Welcome. It has been a little bit since I've done one of these. I thought it would be really fun to go ahead and do one of these. I originally planned to do this with a really cool background and all that jazz, but it didn't really work out that way. But don't worry, I will be doing an episode where you guys will be able to see me, and it'll be really fun. I have it all planned out eventually. Hopefully, it will go as planned. Who knows with Jessie G. But anyways, if you are new to the channel and you happen to come across this series and you're interested in the type of content that I create for this channel, such as my podcast series, Jessie's Hangout, if you're interested in that, and you want to see more of me, hit that red subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll be notified as to when I upload episodes in the future and you don't miss out on anything fun, interesting, or all of the above. Also, I list all of my equipment and everything that I use if you're also interested in that in the description box below this episode. Also, please don't forget to pause after the intro where you see the opening credits and everything before the show starts. So without further ado, let's get into today's 12 Facts series. Today's 12 Facts series is featuring the book called Awesome Facts for Potter Fans, the unofficial collection. It's basically everything about the movie, about the characters, about pretty much everything Harry Potter you could think of is pretty much almost in this book. um, this book was given to me by a friend for over Christmas, and I thought it would be something fun to read with you guys. There was a very interesting type of facts in here. I picked out at least 12 of them to read to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, if you're interested in the book itself, I could only find it on Amazon, so if you really want to find the book, you could find it on Amazon. Um, and there's a possibility you could find it on your average normal bookstore or eBay. I don't know, but I know for sure you could find it on Amazon. So go check it out if you want to grab your own copy and read and um, have fun with it with your friends or family. Just kind of read off cool facts about Harry Potter if you are a big Harry Potter fan. But anyways, let's get into today's episode. Fact number one: wrong pronunciation. Oh my goodness, I can't count how many times I've said things the wrong way, so that's why I picked out this type of fact, is because I do this all the time, so I know how these people feel. It's a little hard to pronounce things um, when you already have trouble pronouncing things to begin with, but still. Um, Basically, this fact goes: Lord Voldemort is a name rarely spoken in the Harry Potter universe, basically. Maybe it's not just because he's called He Who Must Not Be Named, but because most wizards don't even know how to pronounce his name correctly. The name Voldemort has a French origin. Ooh. And the T at the end of it, the T at the end is silent, excuse me. The name even has a meaning. Loosely translated, it means something like flight of death or fright of death or something like that. But it says flight of death. So basically, in the Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets movie, Tom Riddle rearranges his full name, including his middle name. He rearranges all three names, and he ends up spelling out, "I am Lord Voldemort." He basically reveals himself to Harry Potter when he's in the Chamber of Secrets, which is pretty cool and pretty creepy to say the least. Fact number two. Um, this is one about J.K. Rowling herself when she first started out being an author and doing the books and selling them, and then in her being in her publisher and editor, publishing and editing the books and all that stuff. So this one I found pretty funny but also interesting. One of the first fan letters Rowling received for her book started with "Dear Sir," simply implying basically she's a man. um, when J.K. Rowling started out with her books like the Sorcerer's Stone and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, it basically came out in the 90s when her books started. Um, so when she created the name, or not necessarily created a name, but put the name how she wanted to present herself as a writer, as an author. She picked out J.K. Rowling, and everybody assumed that J.K. Rowling was a man, but she is not. She is a woman, which was really funny. It happens to any author. I'm sure it probably happens to any author, any writer, any director, even, or possibly actor, if that. So that's pretty interesting and a little funny. Fact number 3. This is all about Harry Potter's snow owl. Harry's snow owl, Hedwig, got her name from the scarred Hedwig, the portion of the sisters Hedwig, if I'm saying that right. These sisters were famous for committing themselves to the education of orphan children, which is pretty interesting to say the least. It's pretty cool that they committed to giving education to orphan children. I think that's pretty awesome that they did something like that. You don't really hear about something like that nowadays, so I thought that was a really cool fact to know. Fact number 4. This is all about Hermione Granger. And this one's a really cool fun fact because I really didn't know this one. So here we go. The Bright Witch Hermione is the oldest of the 3 friends in the Harry Potter books. Whereas her actress Emma Watson is the youngest of the trio. Basically, in the book, it portrays Hermione as being the oldest of the trio and also being the brains, of course, in my opinion. But in the movie, she's actually the youngest of the trio, actually. So Rupert Grint and Daniel Radcliffe they are both older than she was. So that was interesting. Fact number 5. This is all about the books being sold at bookstores and all the kerfuffle and the crazy drama that went behind all of them. So here we go. Worried that an early release of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban would cause students to skip school, the British publisher of the Potter series, Bloomsbury, asked bookstores not to sell the book before school was over. So basically, due to the drama and the kerfuffle of probably the previous 2 books, they were concerned that it would affect kids going to school and doing their work like they should have been doing. So they asked the bookstores to not sell the book until school was over. So when school was over, to sell the book. So they kindly asked them to do that. So the Harry Potter movies and the book franchise were so popular and such a phenomenon that anybody and anyone would do anything to get their hands on anything Harry Potter if it meant skipping work or skipping school. There were some hardcore fans, let's just put it that way. Fact number 6. Kiss on command. Oh boy. It's not easy for every actor to show feelings of conservating on the big screen, I should say, if I'm saying that right. So forgive me if I pronounce words weird or anything during the 12 facts, so bear with me. Kissing is probably one of the leading disciplines, which is shown in the number of attempts. The actors of Harry Potter movies also had their problems with it on set, if that makes sense. The kissing between Ron and Hermione needed 6 takes. Ron and Lavender needed 15. And Harry and Ginny needed 10, but the kissing between Harry and Ginny took the cake with 30 attempts, which is crazy. So basically, anytime one of the actors would do a kissing scene, they would either laugh sometimes, or it would be an awkward moment, or it would not come out right, or they would miss, or it would just be really weird because they're kissing their best friend. They're kissing it in front of thousands and thousands of people. It's a little nerve-wracking and a little awkward and a little scary and all the above. So I can see that happening. Being younger and doing that on screen, it's a little scary. Fact number 7. This is about the rewards and the nominations that were done for Harry Potter, or Harry Potter being nominated for something, so to speak. Even though Harry Potter movies are so popular, they have not won a single Oscar. 6 out of the 8 movies were nominated for the award, but they never won. They always lost against their competitors or other actors. But even despite that, to all of us Harry Potter fans, into the people who truly really love the films and truly really love the actors and actresses who put everything they had into this movie, into all 7 of the movies, we still think that that was our biggest reward, is to be able to be a part of something so big and such a phenomenon and such a huge, huge deal for kids, for adults, young adults, anybody. It's really cool to be a part of something like that and to be able to watch something like that. It's really awesome. So that's a big reward for all of us. Alright. Fact number 8. Okay, this is concerning like cinemas in Germany, so here we go. For fear of the audience recording Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, some cinemas in German cities were monitored with night vision, would monitor people with night vision goggles, basically, because they were that worried that somebody would be dumb enough to bring a cell phone in there and start recording the whole movie and posting it everywhere, which we see that out nowadays on YouTube and all sorts of platforms everywhere. So they were so concerned that they had night vision goggles so they could see people. So some of the cinemas would do that. Nowadays, the cinemas actually ask everybody to turn off their phones in the U.S. I don't know if that's how it is in London and Germany and overseas, but that's how it is here. Let's just put it that way. Okay, this is all about the Dark Forest in Harry Potter, so here we go. The Forbidden Forest is one of the scariest places in the Harry Potter universe. Ain't that the truth? But you can also visit it in real life. The Black Park in Buckinghamshire, if I'm saying that right, was the first shooting location for the Dark Forest. Later on, the forest was recreated artificially. Basically, they artificially created it on set or in a big, huge studio, so to speak. Kind of like how they would normally do it with Star Wars and any other movies. It was a massive effort considering that the trees with a diameter over 15 feet. It was also important to consider the fact that a Ford Anglia still needed to fit through them when arranging the trees. So basically, the cast and the crew and the art designs and set designs had their work cut out for them when they did Harry Potter films, when it was concerning the Dark Forest, and especially the Whomping Willow Tree. I'm pretty sure that was fun to actually shoot or film, even though I'm pretty sure part of it was green screen, which it was, but still. This one is all about the dearest, most awesome, most kind-hearted, I think kind-hearted person from what I know. I don't know him personally, but just from the work that he's done over the years, for the movies he was in, and for the way he brought each of his characters to life, and just being the funny person that he was. Um, this is all about Alan Rickman's character and his loyalty to Professor Snape, or his character Professor Snape. Alan Rickman stayed loyal to the role of Snape because he was the only one on set who knew Snape's true intentions. He opposed the director's instructions from time to time if Snape was due to do something that the actor knew would be uncharacteristic for the role. He made his opinion clear. He refused to do certain things because, unlike the others, he knew what would happen at the end. He never revealed his background to anyone, though not until everyone was officially privy to it. Um, basically, he kept a secret of what not only what Snape's intentions were, but his true loyalty, his true affections for Harry Potter's mother, Lily Potter, and his true feelings towards her, and his true feelings towards him himself, which was one of the reasons why um, his son was named after the two great men, and I'm sure he carried it on through his other children as well. Fact number 10, number 11, and also number 12. Preparation is everything. Basically, being prepared to be on film and on set is everything. Actors do the craziest things to get into their role. Younger actors aren't an exemplification, if I could say it right. Emma Watson, who played Hermione, wanted to embody a top embody a top student. That's why she learned her lines and those of her co-stars Rupert Grint, who played Ronald Weasley, and Daniel Radcliffe, who played Harry Potter. When watching closely, viewers can see her quietly mouthing some of her collages lines in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. So basically, you can see her studying her lines every time they were filming behind the scenes or filming in general. Um, this is fact number 12. Um, Harry Potter's story starts on a Tuesday, but on November the 1st, 1981, was actually a Sunday. So this is basically the dates of when the actual book started, or um, when J.K. Rowling created the first book of going back to when Harry was born and all that stuff, if that makes sense. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's 12 facts. I hope you guys got a lot out of that. I hope I read that to the best of my abilities with as far as reading goes. I'm not the best, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys will check this book out. You can find it on Amazon. It's a really good book. Have fun with your family, your friends, and big Harry Potter fans. You know, if you got this book, this is something fun to play around with and to make games out of if you want to. But anyways, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the red. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll be notified as to when I upload videos in the future, and you don't miss out on anything fun or interesting or all of the above. Also, don't forget to go check the description box below where I list all of my social media and the equipment that I use. I hope you guys have an awesome morning, afternoon, day, or night, wherever you are listening or watching this from. And I hope you guys are having an awesome day. And I will catch you guys in my next episode. Laters.